After a while, every station seems the same. Just kind of sitting down in the same place, but just moving differently. And it's weird because after you've been sitting constantly for 4 days, moving on different transport, you get off and you're tired, and then you want to sit down again, but you don't want to be moving. I'm tired of using seats. They're kind of with them on that. I like their creativity. I'll go in the middle, guys. Well, this has been an intimate experience. Thanks, guys.
You're right.
Hey, you too, sir. Excuse me, can I have a shower and a different change of clothes and ice cream with the chocolate is hard on top? Yeah, I guess I should explain the trip. So, Carl Chandler drove me to Woodend from Melbourne. So it was about an hour's drive to the nice town of Woodend. And then I went from Woodend to Bendigo by train. Well, my first train ride, guys. Already heard the words suit and top hat. Then jumped on a bus from Bendigo to Mildura. I jumped on a paddle steamer for a couple of hours for a part of my journey, thanks to Mildura paddle steamers. So it was a long trip that day. The next day, I met up with two total strangers, like fans of the Little Dum Dum Club podcast, Kim and David, and they drove me to Broken Hill. I slept in their unfinished house. I was the first guy to sleep in their unfinished house. Imagine me, Nick Capper, sleeping in your house. I left a pair of undies there. And then I flew from Broken Hill to Griffith. Once I got to Griffith, my friends from primary school, Elise and Alana and Matt, they were just happening to be driving from a cotton conference because they're cotton farmers that day, and they drove me to Dubbo. It was just an amazing coincidence. I was traveling with this family, so much history together, you know, and their kid had diarrhea and one of them had spewing and diarrhea, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to get something from this family, and I didn't get anything from them. So if anything, I probably stunk more than them because I'd been wearing this tuxedo 2 days into that. And then Muddy and Killer picked me up, drove me to Colli Pub. Had a great beer at Colli Pub. It was great. The dustiest house I've ever seen in my whole life. It was the coldest night ever. Killer drank so much that he passed out face first onto the couch, snored so loudly. I was sleeping on a couch. He gave me a blanket full of cat hair. I think there's some of that cat hair still on me. And then from Colli, I drove a tractor for some of the way. Then, thanks to Adam Thrift, just total stranger once again, left his motorbike in Sandy Hollow, walked up, grabbed his motorbike, rode it to Singleton, left it at his mate's pub, the Caledonian Hotel, and walk into the pub. The bloke goes, "Yeah, no worries, mate, just leave it in the beer garden." Bloody nice pub, actually. And then drove here to Newcastle. Did my gig last night, headlined it. I was a bit worried to see how the stand-up would go. God, I am copping a lot of greasies on this beach. Jesus Christ. I appreciate what that guy's doing more than what I'm doing. Like, because I'm like doing this, showing it off on social media and, hey, I'm crazy, look, I'm wearing a tuxedo, but really I'm a poser compared to that guy because he is living it. He is living it, he does not care. I was a bit slack with the missions this time, but someone paid me $40 to sing Thank God I'm a Country Boy to the first person I see in the morning. Got me a wife, I got me a fiddle, I got cakes on a griddle, life ain't nothing but a funny buddy riddle, thank God I'm a country boy. Yay!
Well done. Sounds alright.
I'm tired of singing it. It's another one where I had to ask a stranger in each town what their favourite extraordinary chicken was from this book. The one that everybody liked, the go-to, which was weird, was the frizzle, Polish frizzle. The girl that sent it to me, she's like, don't ask me why the pages are stuck together. I was like, oh, I am not going to ask. These eyebrows are a mission, they kind of add a little bit of spice to it. They kind of show that you're a real, like the top hat, you're a real professional weirdo. A guy got me to sing about every type of public transport. I didn't do that once, so sorry, Jonathan. I will make it up to you. I did another trip from Melbourne to London in a tuxedo you know, through China and Serbia and all that, and I thought, oh, that's going to be far more interesting. And this one won't be as interesting, just travelling from Melbourne to Newcastle. But it's really cool because people in country towns are genuinely interested, and it's really funny. Old people are the best because old people are like kind of proud of you. Like, hey, how you going? Elderly people or old people think it's like a homage. They're like, finally, someone is dressing smart. Oh, yuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's like a coating of slime on there.
Shit.
Oi, I've sat on plenty of bad places on this trip, but that, man, I don't know what is there. That's drool, cum.